Hello everyone, how are you guys all doing today? Today I'm going to try my Yamazen grill. This is the one my brother sent me, and last time we did the takoyaki, but today we are going to try the okonomiyaki. This is what the pan looks like. Okay, and so there's like a flat hot plate, and that's the inside. It's really easy, lightweight. And also here's the takoyaki plate you can put on top. But we are today going to use the flat surface one, so we can make our okonomiyaki, which is like a Japanese vegetable pancake. Okay, so let's go over some of the ingredients. We're going to use sliced pork, thin pork. I think the fattier one is better, but this is what my mom picked up. Sliced pork teriyaki, the thin ones. And we're going to use cabbage, lots of cabbage, the better. And this is good for fiber. We all know that, right? So get a nice head of cabbage. And don't forget your okonomiyaki sauce, which is very important. You need this sauce. It makes it taste really good. And we need the Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise. I recommend the Japanese one. And katsuobushi, which is the Bonito fish flakes. And we bought this flour, which is for okonomiyaki. I'm pretty sure you could use regular flour, but I use this one. We're going to try this. So we got to look at the ingredients, and it's right on the back. Okay, and I think it's like 1 cup of this flour, and you add water, and that's about it. And here we go. We have red ginger. Okay, and this is absolutely important. I think it gives it a lot of flavor. Green onions, you can cut it thinner or you can cut it thicker, however you want.
1カップね、1カップ。お水が150ミリ。ね、ここまでね、それを入れて混ぜます。少し玉があっても大丈夫って。次にこのキャベツね、キャベツを入れて細かく切ってね。そして混ぜて卵を入れます。
I personally would only add 1 egg because she made one once with 2 eggs and it was a little too eggy for me. This stuff is really good. This stuff is like deep fried batter balls or something. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like the batter like off the tempura, but you add this on it and it's really good. You can also put it in your soba. Okay, we're adding the ginger. Okay, we're gonna mix it up again. Okay, mix.
そしてプレートを温めて。
Okay, as you wish. On. There you go. Your request.
はい、こんにちは。
Hi everybody. How are you guys all doing today? Today my mom is going to make us okonomiyaki. Yes. Do you guys know what that is? That's like the Japanese pancake with the cabbage and all that. So she's been craving it, so she wants to make it. And we're going to use this hot plate that Shinichi sent us. Remember, from Japan? So it's a Yamazen, and it's a takoyaki maker, and it also comes with this flat hot plate that you can use. So again, we don't have a brush to put the oil, so we're doing the affordable way, which is we wrap the paper towel at the end and rubber band it to a wooden chopstick. We're only gonna make 2 of them today. You saw my mom's ingredients. She used cabbage. She used red ginger, which we gotta have red ginger. We think it makes a really big difference. The batter, 1 cup, and she put an egg. So she's gonna put it on. And of course, guys know I'm not allowed to say anything, so I don't say anything. But you know, she has fun, make it, so I'm just here to eat. So let's just see how it comes out. Gonna have a good attitude about this, and let's see. So she said the plate is kind of small, so she's gonna have to make it one at a time. It's fine, yeah? So let's see. So she's got her batter on there. And this is the crunchy tempura pieces that she's putting on top. Thank you for blocking the camera. Yeah, and so you see that. Oh, that looks good. I actually like that crunchy stuff. I think we all do. But Shinchan, thank you again for bringing this hot plate. Hope it works. I can't wait to eat it. I used to have a griddle, but that kind of broke after, you know, a while. But it's so good to have. And this one I think cooks pretty evenly. You know, sometimes you buy some of these things that's just hotter on one side and not so hot on the other side. You know what I mean, right guys? Okay, she wants to put more ginger because ginger is really good. It's healthy too. Like when we go to eat sushi like at kuru kuru and all that, I always got to have the ginger. You know, with the pandemic, they ask you if you want ginger. They don't have a container there with ginger anymore. I love going with my husband because he doesn't eat it at all, so I get to eat his and I get to eat mine. Oh, she's putting pork on top. Yeah? Yeah, she buys the thin one. I guess you can get the more oily one, which is like more of the belly fat. It kind of looks like bacon when you see other people make it on their video. Well, my mom got this teriyaki pork, which is thin slices of pork. I don't think it's as oily, but I think it does okay. I mean, it's pretty cheap. So guys, you know, at this restaurant in Waikiki that I went to maybe once or twice, one of these costs like $20-something. Yeah, per piece. You can just make this in your own home or family. So if you have a bigger griddle, you can, like when we go to some of the okonomiyaki restaurants in Japan, they're the big heating griddle in the middle, and everyone can make, you can make like different variety. You can put like taco inside, which is like little octopus. You can put kimchi inside. You can put shrimp inside. You can put scallop, all kinds of good stuff inside. And then eat it as a family. Yeah, so I think it's great. Save a lot of money if you just make it at home. I mean, cabbage is not that expensive. It was on sale today, actually. I think the most expensive is the flour, but you buy a whole bag. Yeah? Yes. My cousin actually makes it with regular flour, so you can do that too. But because we're not that used to it, we want to make sure that we do it right. Yeah? So I'm very excited. She's all over the place. One thing you guys gotta understand is my sweet mom is very ADD and OCD, which is good. You know, I think that's why she keeps healthy, because she's always moving around. I'm actually can't stay still too, but since the pandemic, I've actually slowed down. Yeah. Whew, I can start smelling it now. Yeah, I can smell it, smell it, smell it. So we'll see how it comes out. You want two? もう一つ欲しい?
何が?
Two.
これの一つでいいよ.
Okay.
もう一つ.
That maybe we could use two specials, because sometimes I see on TV, but of course that's the bigger one, and then they flip it. There's two kinds of okonomiyaki. I think the other one has like the yakisoba in it, but I'd rather have it like this without too much yakisoba.
焼きそば入れるのは
Hiroshima okonomiyaki. But I prefer mine just like this. That way you can try different varieties, you know, if you're eating with a group of people or with your family. I think it's healthy. Green onion はいらないの?
最後.
Huh?
最後.
Oh, 最後? Okay.
なっちゃんがこれ上手ね.
Huh? You sure? I can do it. Okay. There we go. I flipped it. So there it is, it's flipped. And now she's gonna put the sauce on top. Sauce it's gonna show.
まだまだまだ焼けてっから
Oh,
焼けてっ
okay.
からね
All right. So she said I can't put the sauce on it till it's cooked. So again, we're following the rules. Because if I don't follow the rules, I don't get to eat. And I know most of you, you know, with an parent, older parent, you know how that is. As much as possible, I just don't question anything. I can't wait to eat this. Very excited. It's like a vegetable pancake. Yeah? And you know, cabbage is really good for you. It has a lot of fiber. And I think if you eat it like this, you know, your youngsters who don't really eat vegetables will actually eat it. Or even people who don't, just adults and everybody, right? I mean, believe me, I do have friends who have spouses who don't eat vegetables. I mean, amazing. I have one friend whose husband won't even eat bean sprouts. So when he orders pad thai, it has to just be meat and noodles. No green onions, no bean sprouts, nothing. Nothing. For me, I think what's important is to eat vegetables from a young age, is to make it variety, you know, make it taste good.
まだまだよまだまだよ
So funny as she keeps disappearing. Can't stay says amazing. It's amazing. But you know, again, I think that's her exercise, right? Because if, you know, she just stayed still all the time, that wouldn't be healthy. Yep. Oh, did you guys see I got these chair covers on Amazon for now? This dining table, my neighbor Christina gave it to me before they moved. So I have the dining table I made on the patio now. So I'm using this because it sits 8. It's not in the greatest condition, but it's still pretty good as long as we keep a tablecloth on it. And it's kind of nice. It was nice for the holidays because I needed a table for 8. And I also got beautiful dinnerware from my girlfriend Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. She just gave me a beautiful bone china or whatever you call that dinnerware set for 8. Yes, she had an extra one. So I call that my Lisa plates. She's so sweet. I've always been so fortunate. People are so giving to me. I mean, very lucky. And you know, that's what me and my friends do. We give each other things that we don't use. I mean, it's more fun and than selling it for like $1, you know. Like I have a bunch of clothes for my girlfriend Barbie. Lisa gave me that. She had a bunch of Ann Taylor stuff and stuff that Barbie could fit that I can't fit because I'm not a petite, you know. So I'm not. When I wear a petite blouse, the blouse is super short on me, so that doesn't work. Petite pants doesn't work for me too, so I kept it for Barbie. Yeah. So yeah, very, very lucky, very fortunate. I'm gonna check it now to see. Sauce wa kono ue ni suru ka butaniku no side? I was asking her if we put the sauce on this side or on the pork side. Dochi datta?
どっちでもいいんじゃない
I guess it doesn't matter. So Shinichi, look, she's really enjoying it. Your mom's really enjoying this
どうかな
okonomiyaki maker thing. Of course, you guys can make it on the frying pan too.
思うけどねどうだろ
Oh, that looks good. That looks
う
good.
かな
Yeah. Yeah, that looks
焼
good.
けたかな
I think it's cooked.
ちょっと半分切ってみようね
No, 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 no. Here, I'll check. Hold on. Cook してるよ。
うんと
She said she's gonna cut it in half, but I want to keep the circle.
まあ
Ah, Kuma. Yes, Kuma's not trained properly. You know, I watched Lucky Dog, the show,
何が
and yeah, my dog, he's just so spoiled. He's just like a family. And he has ear infection, so we kind of give him steak right now. We hide his medicine in there. Because if you give him something else, he'll actually spit it out, open up whatever he's eating, and find the pill. So that's the only way we can hide it.
はい
So she's gonna put the okonomiyaki sauce and the mayonnaise. So we're not sure 100% if it's cooked because we put a lot of cabbage and we made it kind of thick. And we're not used to this heater thing, so she wants to make sure that it's cooked all the way. You don't want like pancake, how on the inside it could still be raw. Yeah, that wouldn't be very tasty. And you can also put yamaimo inside, tororo inside, and it's supposed to make it fluffier. That's what I read. But I do like okonomiyaki. I think okonomiyaki comes from Osaka. Osaka desho? Okonomiyaki ite. Yeah, it's an Osaka thing. My mom and I, a long time ago when my brother used to live in Osaka, we ate okonomiyaki at this place. It was just amazing. The guy threw the eggs in the air. He put the cabbage like about, Osaka no hito cabbage kono gurai ya. He piled the cabbage seriously about this high, guys. And he mixed everything right there. And that cabbage became flat like a pancake. But it was a big pancake. That was good. I mean, Osaka, you get some really good food. We even ate at this udon place, and it's funny because they serve bread with jam with the udon, which was interesting. But that's what they were famous for. And this was back in the 80s, you know. I used to go visit my brother all the time, like at least once or twice a year when he lived in Osaka. Can you believe my brother was an aerobic instructor? Yeah, when he lived in Osaka. So aerobics was big. It was really big. I liked Osaka though. Back then was really nice. But recently, I think when I with my brother a couple years ago when he took us for Mother's Day, I was really exhausted because Osaka has changed. It was so crowded with tourists that it was like in my face that when we got back to Tokyo, I was seriously relaxed because I mean, Tokyo is so quiet compared to Osaka. Well, that's what I thought. It's so funny that I thought Tokyo was much more relaxing.
あ、いい色になったね。
See?
いいと思う。もうね。
Oh, she still wants to cut it in half. So you gotta let her. Because the conversation won't end. So here we go.
みーちゃん切ってくれる？
You want me to cut it? There we go. Put the brown one first. Then they put the white one, but hey, do it your way, right? We do it your way.
おたふくね。
And you can actually, when I watch on the video, they just smother the whole thing and they just smush it all over, but that actually looks really good. I'll take it anyway. Ooh, look at that.
オニオンね。
The green onions. If it was me, I would leave the sauce more thick so maybe it would stick, but not completely.
かつお節です。
Ooh, and then with the Bonito flakes. It's so fun that it moves, right? I just love how the Bonito flakes move. Ooh, look at that. My cats love Bonito flakes. It's so funny. Back in the day at my old job, there was this lady in my office who was from the mainland, and so she wasn't used to seeing this katsuobushi. And they put it on top of yakisoba, and when it's hot, it moves like this. And she started screaming in her office because her food was moving.
見るとね、大阪のね、こうカウンターこうしてこっちで焼いてるのね、そしてこうしてくれるわけ。そしてカウンターで自分でこうして取ってこれで食べるのね。
So I just use plain vegetable oil that they don't recommend use like Pam. あれ豚肉先だね。
先やってみた。
So she's gonna do it a different way. I guess she's getting creative. When you put the oil, I do not recommend olive oil or sesame oil. The reason is because it already has flavor, and we don't want to add that flavor into this. So I recommend just using plain old vegetable oil or something. A lot of times you don't want to use olive oil in Asian cooking.
いいよ。
it already has a flavor, so it takes away from the good stuff, right? So she wants me to just go ahead and eat, which I will do. Good job, Mom. Really good job. That looks really, really, really nice. That looks pretty good, right? So we're gonna eat it. Hi, itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. So we're gonna try it now. Yes, Kuma, this is not something you can eat, baby. I love this guy so much. Yeah? Dogs are so wonderful. I mean, he's like my best friend. Can't eat this, baby. Can have a katsuobushi. Right. Don't. What's in that? Oh! Oops! Are you okay? You fell down? Last time I think you made it, you put scallop, ne? Last time she used a frying pan and she put scallops. You kind of want to eat it all together with the green onions and everything together. So sad because my mom wants to go to Japan, but still she can't go. And we're reading Japan has some really, really, really big snow right now. Yeah. Really good.
ちょっと粉が多いかもわかんないね。少しにしたらいいね。
No, I like it. She was wondering if we put too much flour, but I don't know, I think it's okay. 1 cup って書いてたでしょ、あれ。Huh? We're just following the instructions on the package. The package で書いてたよね。I guess it could be less flour, but then too, you kind of need the flour to hold it all together. So again, those of you who don't eat meat, you can use other things, yeah? You can use, some people even put cheese. Some people cheese mo ireno ne. The modern version. They put like cheese inside. What else you can put? Oh, rice cakes. You can put mochi. Mochi mo irete no maru ne.
エビを入れてもいいし、何を入れてもいいんだよ。
You can put almost anything, I guess. Cheese sounds good there. Cheese and mochi. I kind of eat things the old-fashioned way. Some of the food I eat is real old, kind of food that most people don't eat here, but I do. Mostly, I think first generation people eat. I like things like natto, mozoku. Next time I'll show you all that stuff, okay? My husband just runs away from me when I start eating that. Oh, we get double pork.
No?
下に乗っけたじゃん。
小さいの2枚だけなの。
Oh, okay. So pretty, yeah, the pork on top. The pork on top is so nice. It always looks so tasty. Oh, might as well use it all up. Yum, 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 yum.
青い海苔買ってあるんだ。ドアのとこ青い海苔があった。
She realizes she has aonori, which is like little nori flakes. We just remembered. So this time she just left the sauce like that without smearing it. And she's, of course, adding the green onions. And she's adding the aonori, which is like seaweed bits, really small seaweed flakes. And it's really good. It's not like really strong flavor like furikake, but it's really a nice taste. I do recommend that the first time you make the okonomiyaki, make sure you experience all the tastes, yeah? All the different tastes that is recommended. And then later you can add more things or leave out some things, yeah? That you prefer, you know, your own taste buds.
ここにある。
I have an easy on and off switch here. Okay, let's give the second batch a try with the aonori. It is really good when you have all the ingredients. So as much as possible, get all the ingredients. Oops. The wind is blowing from outside, so my katsuobushi is flying. Oh, it looks so good. And you know, it's good for weekend food. Just sit there and eat it for lunch. I like this one better because it kind of has that little bit burnt part, you know. So I always like the burnt part. Oh, and guys, thank you, those of you who mentioned that, you know, I was so sad that Sorobo is closing. But some of you mentioned that it's opening at the pagoda. So I'm very excited. Very, very excited. So it's right across the street now at Pagoda somewhere. It's going to open up. So I think the okonomiyaki is a hit. I like it. We will be eating it more often because we can. Again, you can just use a frying pan, but it's really nice to have one of these. A bigger one is probably better if you have more than a couple, you know, because then you all have to wait. But then again, you can be eating this while you're cooking the other, so it's kind of nice. But, you know, I want to thank my brother, Shinichi, for sending this to us. She's very hungry. She worked so hard. But Shinichi, thank you. We actually made it. You know, we made the okonomiyaki. So, and Mom really, you can see here, she's just having a ball. You know, it's really nice, you know, that she can, especially she can do things hands-on. Keeps her active. And I don't know, she just likes it. It's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of work too, but she did all the work. I just sat here and ate. So guys, thank you for joining us for our lunch today. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button for us, okay? And those of you who have not, please do subscribe. Yeah, it does help us out, and it does make her, well, both of us, very happy. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you. And arigato Shin-chan again for this wonderful maker. Those of you, if you're interested in this maker, I'll put the link below. You can get it on Amazon if you want to. But again, if you have a bigger family, get the bigger grill. But cooking on a table together, it's nice. Something you can do as a family. And I think the little kids too, they would really enjoy it. And something like this small, the kid, yeah, I think the kids would really, really enjoy this. And, you know, it's harmony, okay? All right, guys. Yeah, see? Don't forget to subscribe. See? Don't forget to click the like button. Okay? All right, you guys take care. Bye.